So the plan for this video is to create a Python script that will automatically pull all the footage off of my camera and put it onto a folder on my computer. Since I started YouTube, my memory cards are filling up very quickly. I'm constantly having to put footage onto my laptop in order to then wipe it and carry on recording. The actual steps this script should follow would be to first check if there's actually a memory card inserted in the laptop. If so, it's going to need to navigate to the right folder and grab all the MP4 files from it and actually transfer them to a particular folder on my laptop. With that explanation out of the way, we can actually start development. I think the first step would be for the script to check if there is a memory card inserted. And once we have that working, we'll go from there. So I'm just going to quickly grab the path to the actual directory where we're going to be checking for these folders. So with this small code snippet, we now have the script actually going to the correct folder where the video footage is stored, and it's able to print out the names of those video files. At the moment, you can see down here in the console that it's also printing the path to those video file names, which we should be able to easily get rid of, but it's definitely a good first step. So I'm just going to get rid of the path now. Now we have just the video names printing in the console. You can see it's highlighted here. This was just done simply by using a substring. So we're getting the substring of the last index of this slash. In other words, we're grabbing the entire file name from the path and just saving that. I think now we just need to work on moving these files from the memory card to an actual folder on my laptop. Okay, so it had technically worked there, but what was actually happening, it wasn't just moving the two files, it actually moved the entire folder. And also it deleted the folder in the existing directory, which isn't the end of the world, but it's not exactly what I wanted. So I'm going to work on just getting the files to be pushed over, and that's it. Okay, so we have that working now. I just ran the script, and on the left you can see my memory card, and on the right you can see a folder on my laptop. So the files were transferred and it kept the names. So if we just take a quick look at the code, you can see that I used the shuttle package. I think that's how you say it. And I used the copy function included in this, which simply you just give it the path and the file name that you want to copy, and then the destination it's going to, which made doing this script a lot easier. Now all that's left really is to actually rename these files within the new folder. We also have the files being renamed now when the script is actually run. So this is the folder that stores the memory card footage, and this is the folder that those files are being transferred to. You can see the naming convention is nothing special. It's number 1 and number 2. If I run that again quickly, you can see that it's now 3 and 4. Now if we just hop into the code to see what way this is working, you can see here that each time the loop runs, I'm getting the number of files in that directory, and that's what I'm basing the name on. So if there's 1 file, the next file being added is going to be 2, 3, so on. The script was actually a bit easier than I was expecting it to be to implement, but I'm happy with the outcome. If we just do one more test. So this empty folder I have open here is where I want any of the footage from a memory card to be sent when I run the script. And I've just made a shortcut on my desktop to make it a bit easier to run. So if I just double click this, it runs in the background, and now all the footage that was on my memory card is now in a folder on my computer. So I'm happy with how that turned out, even if it was a bit simpler than expected. You can see the code here on the screen. Nothing too crazy, but it does exactly what I want it to do. If there is anything else you'd like to see automated, maybe a little bit more difficult than this one, please do let me know and I might make a video out of it. But that's been this video, and thank you for watching.